everyone. I had to share a wonderful story. Why does my mouth whistle when I talk? But I got to share a wonderful story. Here I am at the grocery store. It's very hot, too hot. Hotter than I thought. So I can only get the bare minimum. And I don't have much money as it is, so because we're going to have an awful heat wave. It's going to feel like 112. I hope I make it. And my power company is definitely going to be shutting me off. So I have to call all my doctors and hope they can write a really good letter. The problem is, because of him, let's not talk about him. This is a nice story. We'll talk about that in another vlog. So I was getting this soup, broccoli cheddar. I wasn't going to get it. I said, please God, have me have the strength not to get this soup. But I just love it. And there's hardly any left. And it's really good. Like, this is the Wegmans one. Remember I showed you the two soups? Well, anyhow, you know what it looks like. And they hardly had any pieces, so I knew I could really enjoy it. Sadly, this is where I have to, if there are pieces, I just spit it in here. I do it very discreetly so nobody sees. And here's my water, my bottled water. So there's a man there, a very nice looking man, by the way. And he says, is that any good? What kind of soup is that? I said, oh yeah, broccoli cheddar. I would bet my life on it, and it's the best soup. He says, is it always here? And I said, it's supposed to be, but it isn't. I said, but it's so good, it's better than Panera. And he says, he might have to get some. And I said, you better hurry up. There's not much here. Did I already say that? I don't know. I was just so happy someone was talking to me because I'm having a lot of bad days, which I haven't told you guys about. But anyhow, so I got, this is a small, I think it's $5.97 or something like that. So, it's just nice. It's nice. I try to always say hi to people and stuff. But today I can't. I just got, well, it's cool in here, but it's going to get hotter out there. Not yet. When it's going to be feeling like 112, I won't be able to leave. But anyhow, so I was going over to where the tables and chairs are to sit down and enjoy my soup. And the man comes up to me. He said, oh yeah, he said, when we were at the soup, he says, are you going to get another one? I says, oh, I wish. I can't afford it. I can only have one, and I'm going to enjoy every last bit. Then as I was going toward the tables, he comes up to me, and he said, here, I want you to buy yourself another soup since it's so delicious. And I just looked at him, and I tried to hold my tears back because he has no ideas about the story about, I don't know, I have to look it up, but about a story of someone who was at their lowest low, and because a person talked to them, they literally saved them. But anyhow, so I said, oh my gosh, you have no idea how you're making my day. I said, my husband left me after 25 years of marriage, and I've just been totally lost, and things are just, hard. Everything's hard. He says he knows how it is to be lonely. Oh yeah, I joke with him. I said, oh, you must be married. You're a nice guy. No, I didn't say that yet. And he gave me the money, and I said, why are you doing this? He says, I want you to have another bowl of soup. And I said, oh, you must be married, because the married men are the nice ones. He says, actually, no, my wife died, I think he said 3 years ago. I wish he was here, and I could put him in my vlog if he wanted to, but anyhow, I said, you have no idea how your kindness means to me, or what it means to me. And I said, can I give you a hug? So I gave him a hug, and then he says, you ought to come down to Texas and visit us. I says, I wish. Yeah, if you only knew. I can't go anywhere, but I said, you'd have to get me down there, I guess. I said, but thank you. You have no idea how you made my day. And of course, by then, my one eye was tearing up, and his nice smile. You know what he reminds me of is, there's Calvin and Marie on YouTube. It's an older couple. He wasn't that old, but the way his mannerism, like Calvin's always smiling. This guy was probably younger than me, the one just now. But he had white hair, which looked really nice on him. He had a nice shirt on, and just a nice person in general. But I don't know what else to say. I'm in shock because I'm not getting much groceries. I'm getting watermelon because that will keep me hydrated, and cucumbers. And I have to somehow figure a way to get a blender because I got to get through this, well, the rest of the hot summer. But anyhow, none of that crap. Let's talk about this beautiful thing. I'm going to eat it before it gets cold. Don't forget to subscribe, like, hit the notification bell, blah, blah, blah. Help me get to 1,000 subs. I can't believe it. And someone's so kind to me. Anyhow, I'm sorry. I was getting my tear out of my But anyhow, don't forget to pay it forward. Be kind to people. And make sure you're the reason that someone smiles today. This man sure made me smile and made my day and paid it forward. So thank you, whatever your name is. Thanks, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Bye. Hugs to you all.